What's up, good people? Thank you for clicking to watch this video. And of course, in today's video I'm going to be talking about ways to save money while building, or ways to cut costs in a construction. And if you are new here, please make sure you do subscribe right away here and leave a comment down below in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So I want us to reason together on some of the ways that can actually help you minimize on spending, or some of the ways that can actually help you to cut costs in your construction. And the first one, I'm going to talk about using a qualified contractor. This qualified contractor will actually make things work faster, or will actually save a lot of time by working faster, and this in return saves on cost such as labor and of course food. If your work takes a long period of time, you shall realize that you shall be able to, or you shall be required to pay a lot of labor, and of course you shall be catering for these people each and every day your work is going on. So you need to actually use a qualified contractor who shall make sure that the work is faster, or the work is quickly done in a professional way. This qualified contractor will also give you a clear budget, and this clear budget will help you buy items that will be that will not go to waste, or that will make you use a lot of money and of course in the end not to be used. This qualified contractor will give you a proper estimate on the cost, and of course this will enable you minimize on expenditure. Number two, use items that have been used before, or use items or recycle items. When you are doing a construction, you don't need to buy new items. You can actually go to other people who have been doing construction and hire their items for use. Example being timber, example being some simple tools such as wheelbarrows, drums, and many other items that you can actually recycle in a construction. Old iron sheets and so on. There are just so many things that you can actually go to borrow from other people doing construction and use it on your own construction. This will actually cut costs and will help you save some money in the long run. You can actually source your materials locally, and of course you need to keep in mind the quality of these materials. When you source your materials locally, that means that you shall not incur a lot of money in transportation. These materials will reach you in good time, and of course when materials reach you in good time, you shall make sure that your work is going on faster, and this will in return help you to minimize on expenditure. So you need to source materials locally, or source materials as close as possible to enable you minimize on costs. Number four, you need to buy items in bulk. When you are doing a construction, buying items in bulk actually help you minimize a lot of expenditure, or it helps you save some money, because in business we do call the economies of scale. If you buy one bag of cement, assuming it costs 700, and you go to the same hardware and you want to buy 100 bags, you shall realize that a person buying 100 bags will be given a much lower price as compared to that person buying one bag. This also happens to buying iron sheets and other items that can be used in construction. So when you are buying items in bulk, you are actually helping to minimize on the cost, or on the amount of money that will be used in the long run. So if you can buy items in bulk, go ahead. After the contractor has told you to buy these items, you can buy those items in bulk when you have the money, and of course this will help you save some money. Number five, I'm going to talk about have enough water available. In any construction, water is needed, and you can actually dig a borehole, or you can liaise with other supply companies out there who shall ensure that there's continuous supply of water to your construction. Because if there is no water, this can actually inconvenience a lot of work, and in some days you shall realize that there is no work being done. And when there is no work being done, these laborers will still want you to pay them. So make sure that you have continuous supply of water when conducting or when doing construction in your place. So this water, you just need to go ahead and dig a borehole, or any other ways in which you can get the water. Buy big drums, and of course have enough water for your work to ensure that work is conveniently done without any obstacles. Number 6, I'm going to talk about comparing items before buying. Don't be in a rush. Of course, if you are living elsewhere or you are doing some other jobs out there, you can actually use your people or your contractor to go out there and compare the prices of item before buying. This will enable you realize that there are some sellers selling their items at a slightly cheaper price compared to others. And of course, you shall go to these people selling the items at a slightly lower prices, of course considering the quality of the items that you are buying, and this will enable you save some money. Number 7, and this is very critical, this is very important for anyone to do. You need to avail yourself in the construction work as much as possible. Please be there. If you want to avoid stories, if you want to avoid people using your money or sending people money and of course not doing the things that you need to be done, you need to make sure that you are available or you have someone representing you on the site. This will enable people not steal your item. This will make people not, use your money without good direction. And of course, you shall be controlling most of the work that is going on in the place, of course, with the help of the contractor. So if you can avail yourself, please be on the site. You do not need to be on the site 24/7, but at least you need to be coming there and of course checking on the progress, looking at the things that are going on, and of course just showing the workers that this is the owner and is being around, so they shall not be tampering or of course stealing or of course doing other kinds of malicious businesses behind your back. So you need to avail yourself, and if there's any little work you need actually to do it by yourself, this will enable you to save some money in return. There's some work such as fencing, slashing, fetching water, opening the taps, and so on. This work you can actually do by yourself if you are there, and of course you shall be saving some money in the process. So these are some of the ways to minimize on the cost. And lastly, of course, I'm going to talk about setting daily targets for the workers. You can tell your worker that today, of course with the help of the contractor, that today I want you to be, to get to a certain stage in construction, and these workers will actually, be working towards a goal. They shall not just be working anyhow. They won't just be working relaxed. They shall know that the owner and of course the contractor requires them to at least get to this target on this, in this specific week or on this specific day. So by so doing, you shall realize that your work is being done in slightly faster as compared to when they could just be doing the work without targets. So you need to set those targets, weekly targets, monthly targets, daily targets, and this will enable you save a lot of money, because I know everyone doing construction wants to save a lot of money. You don't need just to to pour out your money out there and of course have no and of course have nothing good in return. So you need to save at least some money when doing construction, and this money will help you fix or settle other areas that need to be done in this project. Remember, construction requires a lot of money, and there are just so many little things that require this money. So you need to save money that could be used without good budgeting, and this money can help you elsewhere. So I want to thank you all who are doing construction, all of you who have watched this video. I know these tips are gonna help you. I know these tips are gonna be effective to some of you, and of course feel free to comment down below on the positive side that you shall have realized after watching this video. Thank you for watching up to this far, and if you have any queries, comment down below. I'm gonna answer them in regards to construction works. Thanks and bye bye.